than their own research and intuition. By keeping their projects private until they are ready for execution, they ensure that their focus remains on progress rather than perception. The need for external validation often creates a cycle of distraction where individuals spend more time proving their worth than actually working toward their goals. A student preparing for an exam, for instance, may feel compelled to share their study efforts online, receiving encouragement and recognition for their dedication. However, the momentary gratification from these interactions can divert their attention away from the actual learning process. In contrast, a student who remains disciplined in their studies without broadcasting their efforts is likely to develop a stronger focus and achieve better results. Similarly, an athlete training for a competition benefits more from silent dedication than from constant social media updates that serve only to gain approval from others. Professional success also relies heavily on the ability to minimize distractions caused by seeking validation. An employee who constantly seeks recognition from colleagues and superiors may find themselves focusing more on their reputation than on the quality of their work. Instead of measuring success based on actual performance, they become dependent on feedback, which can fluctuate based on subjective opinions. However, when individuals focus on delivering results rather than on how they are perceived, they develop a work ethic that is built on intrinsic motivation rather than external affirmation. This leads to higher levels of productivity as they are able to concentrate fully on their tasks without the constant need for reassurance. In creative fields, the most groundbreaking ideas often emerge from individuals who embrace solitude and deep work rather than from those who constantly seek validation. Many of history's greatest artists, inventors, and thinkers dedicated themselves to their craft without immediate recognition, allowing their ideas to mature before unveiling them to the world. A musician composing a new piece may find that keeping their work private until completion allows them to fully explore their artistic expression without external pressure shaping their direction. The same is true for scientists conducting research. Those who are not preoccupied with gaining immediate recognition are often the ones who make the most significant breakthroughs. Maintaining productivity and focus requires individuals to shift their mindset from seeking approval to cultivating discipline. It involves setting boundaries that protect their work from unnecessary exposure, ensuring that their energy is directed toward tangible progress rather than external praise. When people understand that their greatest achievements come from persistence, commitment, and an unwavering focus on their own goals, they unlock their true potential. By eliminating the need for constant validation, they create the mental space necessary for innovation, excellence, and long-term success. Digital privacy is an essential aspect of modern life, as online presence should be carefully managed to protect both personal security and emotional well-being. In a time when individuals share vast amounts of personal information across digital platforms, the consequences of exposure can range from identity theft to reputational damage. The internet never forgets, and what is shared today may resurface in unexpected ways in the future. By exercising caution and intentionality in digital interactions, individuals can safeguard their information, maintain control over their narrative, and reduce vulnerabilities associated with online visibility. A professional navigating their career, for instance, must be mindful of what they post online. A single controversial statement or poorly thought out post can have long-term repercussions affecting job opportunities and professional reputation. Many employers conduct background checks that include a review of social media activity, making it crucial for individuals to curate their online presence in a way that aligns with their values and career aspirations. Similarly, a young entrepreneur developing a new business idea should refrain from sharing too many details online, as intellectual property theft is a growing concern. By managing their digital footprint wisely, they ensure that their innovations remain protected until they are ready for execution. The psychological impact of digital overexposure is another important factor to consider. Individuals who constantly update their lives on social media often find themselves subject to external judgment, unsolicited advice, or even cyberbullying. A person who shares every aspect of their relationships, personal struggles, or achievements may unintentionally invite criticism or envy, which can lead to emotional distress. On the other hand, those who maintain a level of privacy online create a buffer between themselves and public scrutiny, allowing them to navigate life without the pressure of constant validation. This intentional approach to digital sharing fosters mental clarity and emotional resilience. Privacy settings and digital security measures play a critical role in controlling one's online presence. Many social media users unknowingly expose themselves to risks by neglecting to adjust their privacy settings, allowing strangers or malicious actors access to their personal information. A person who shares location details, financial transactions, or private messages without discretion may fall victim to cyber threats such as phishing scams or identity fraud. Taking proactive steps such as enabling two-factor authentication, limiting personal details on public profiles, and being selective about friend requests can significantly enhance digital security. Awareness of these risks ensures that individuals retain control over their personal data and minimize their exposure to potential harm. Digital privacy also extends to the way individuals communicate online. In an era where conversations, photos, and emails can be archived indefinitely, it is vital to be mindful of what is shared in digital spaces. A casual conversation in a private chat may not seem significant in the moment, but screenshots and data leaks can lead to unintended consequences. Many professionals and public figures have faced scandals or reputational damage due to past digital interactions being taken out of context. By maintaining discretion in online conversations and refraining from impulsive digital communication, individuals reduce the likelihood of facing future repercussions for words spoken in the heat of the moment. The distinction between personal and public life is increasingly blurred due to the prevalence of social media, making it necessary for individuals to establish boundaries that protect their digital identity. Not everything needs to be broadcasted, and not every thought needs